One of our most beloved Korean restaurants just recently closed. Sorobol was a Hawaii institution, so seeing the corner on Keeomoku, where it was, being turned into another luxury condo is just heartbreaking. But the memory of their incredible food is a fantastic legacy. They even introduced me to one of my favorite Korean dishes, Kalbi Chim. If you're from Hawaii, you're definitely familiar with the 3-bone cut of kalbi that we see on plate lunches everywhere. But Kalbi Chim, or stewed kalbi, is something entirely different, and to me, far superior. Rather than thin cross-cuts of short rib, we're going to start with a pack of thick-cut beef short ribs. Costco doesn't always have them, and when they do, they disappear quickly. So I'm always happy when I can snag a pack. They are pretty pricey, but this is a premium dish and well worth it. To our short ribs, I'm going to add 1 cup of soy sauce. For the most authentic taste, I'd use Korean ganjang, but I'm giving it a more local flavor with aloha shoyu. To this, we're going to add a half cup of wine. I would want to try making this with Korean soju, but in my case, I'm just using the mirin that I already had in the fridge. Then, cover the ribs with water, about 2 cups, and let it slowly simmer on low heat for about 4 hours. After it has gotten warmed up for about half an hour, we can start adding in the next ingredients. First up, some garlic. I would use about 5 cloves. Koreans always love to use garlic in their dishes. And now for the secret ingredient that gives kalbi its signature flavor. We're gonna grate 1 Korean pear. When my sister was in high school, one of her best friends was the scion of the family that owned one of our biggest chains of Korean restaurants. And the Korean pear was one of the secrets that he had shared with her. Forget adding sugar, the sweetness of the pear is more than enough. But besides being sweet, it brings tanginess and fruitiness that is characteristic of this pear. Generally speaking, Korean pears are more in season in the colder months, so Kalbi Chim is generally a fall or winter dish. It's a perfect Korean holiday dish. If they're not available, you can try substituting other pears, but to be perfectly honest, it won't taste the same. There is just nothing like a good Korean pear. About an hour in, we're gonna need to add some leeks. Last time I bought leeks from Foodland, I thought I would try planting the stumps. To my surprise, they actually grew. But for some reason, rather than the thick, wide leeks we're used to, they grew into these thin, leafy stalks. Kind of strange, but they definitely have that leek fragrance. And of course, they're super fresh. We'll also need a couple of green onions that I also have growing in my yard. Besides leeks and green onions, we'll add 1 regular onion as well. Just peel and chop some decent sized chunks. With leeks, onions, and green onions, you can just imagine how tender and fragrant this meat is going to get. When you've got about an hour left on your cooking time, it's time to start adding your root vegetables. Carrots will give the stew an additional sweetness. Between the carrot and the Korean pear, the sweetness will be just enough to make you salivate with every bite. When there's about half an hour left, we're gonna throw in one whole Daikon radish. Whereas carrots add sweetness and flavor to the stew, Daikon is actually kind of flavorless. Instead, its purpose is to act as a sponge to soak up all the other flavors in your stew. Okay, Sorobol always added one ingredient that I'm missing: Hongzhou, or Chinese red dates, also known as Jujubes. The pears and carrots were already pretty sweet, but the dates add the perfect finishing touch. Next time. After simmering for about 4 hours, it's done. Kalbi Chim, or stewed Kalbi short ribs. You know the expression, "It's so tender you could cut it with a fork"? Check this out. It's completely different from the barbecue kalbi in our plate lunch, which can actually get kind of tough and chewy at times. And the taste? Oh man, it literally melts in your mouth. And it's so flavorful. Sweet, salty, beefy, fruity, full of umami. It's a literal symphony of flavors that all harmonize so well. This is honestly one of the best dishes in my repertoire. Such an incredible legacy that the Koreans have left in Hawaii.